Good afternoon, my friends. How is everybody doing today? We have some tastings to do here. I had got the Walden Farms raspberry fruit spread. Got that a couple of weeks ago when I got the ranch dressings and the other ones that I had did. And I've had this one sitting here for a while now that I haven't done it. So we are going to do the tasting today on that. I also have the Walden Farm syrup, but I did do that. I did that with you guys last week. But I figured let's do something different to try out the raspberry spread. What can I put the raspberry spread on? Because I don't eat bread, so I'm not going to eat it on toast. I figured we're going to give the cloud bread a shot. So I made some cloud bread, which is very interesting. It's not hard. It took me maybe 10 minutes. Not difficult at all. I made one little tiny recipe. It was with 2 eggs, and it gave me about 6 of them. Now these are very thin. Maybe if I beat the egg white longer, they would have been thicker. They look very good. I cut the recipe in half. It was actually supposed to be 4. So it made about 6 of them. I made 3 plain, and I made 3 with everything bagel seasoning, which everything bagel seasoning is my all-time favorite. If you guys know me, you know my vice is my pretzel crisps with the everything bagel seasoning. I just about got crucified for doing that. So, and then I took one of the plain ones and I put some sauce and some cheese and made a pizza egg bread, cloud egg bread. So we're going to give all these things a taste and see what we think. First, we're going to try this raspberry spread. I'm going to try that on the plain one. They have a soft consistency. I tasted it before when I took it out of the oven. I tasted the everything bagel one. Very good. I don't eat bread at all. So, I mean, this is basically just egg. It has somewhat of an eggy taste to it, but not like the Schaffels with the egg and the cheese. They're way too eggy for me. Like I can't do it. Now this, the recipe calls for you can put garlic powder in. I did not put the garlic powder in because I was going to try out the raspberry jam. But the one that I put the everything bagel seasoning on, I think would be quite delightful if you added garlic powder to that, or Italian seasonings, or the plain one. I mean, you could do this with pancake syrup in the morning. That's why I pulled out the pancake syrup, because I was like, ooh, I'm going to taste it with that. I think it would be, I wouldn't eat pancakes. They're way too heavy for me. These are nice. They're light. They're fluffy. I don't know. Let's give this raspberry fruit spread a shot. Again, it has 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 on everything. It's a big tub of raspberry jam with 0 of everything. I must say, this is the first thing that I really like from Walden Farms. Or maybe it's the cloud bread. I put that jelly on there and folded it up. If you'd put a little bit of peanut butter in there and make like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that is the bomb. That is really, really good. I have to taste this jelly without the cloud bread so I can get a clear taste of it. You can taste it has the artificial sugar in it. My mom makes black raspberry jelly from scratch, picks the black raspberries out on her farm. This is very good. It was probably close to $5. I would pay $5 for this again. This is very, very good. Again, let me break off another piece of this and try this with the syrup. The cloud bread, plain. I really like this cloud bread. I'm very much impressed. But I'm really impressed with the raspberry Walden Farms. It's also good with the maple walnut. Raspberry's better. I can't begin to say enough. Like, I think I'll be making this again in my future. When I make burgers and everything, I'm good with just having my burger covered with the cheese, covered with onions, tomatoes. It doesn't even bother me that I don't have a roll. But I think I would consider making this for my burger roll. Just like the outside give me that idea. Then, like I said, I also made the everything bagel one, which, for me, I would probably take this in the morning. I get whipped cream cheese. I'd put my thin layer of whipped cream cheese on here, fold this in half. It's like eating an everything bagel. It's just like eating an everything bagel. If you had the cream cheese in there, wow, I'm really psyched by this whole cloud bread. I can't believe I've never tried it before. It's very, very good. And last but not least, I'm going to use a fork and a knife because I don't want to be crazy all over TV here, is the one I took the cloud bread, I put the sauce and some cheese and made a pizza cloud bread. Very good. The cloud bread kind of gets mushed in with the sauce, so that's not bad. If you're having pizza, your family's having pizza, and you want to go along with it, and you don't want to just do the topping casserole, that's not bad. Everybody jumps on the cauliflower crust train. I'm not a big fan of the cauliflower crusts because, you know, they advertise cauliflower crust, like this is the best invention under whatever. But most of them, if you go and you look at them, the carbs are still extremely high. They still mix that cauliflower crust with flour. Just because it has cauliflower in and they're saying cauliflower crust, I'm not a fan of it. The chicken one, I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, where you make that crust actually out of the ground chicken. That's a good idea. Great idea. This, great idea. If you're looking for that pizza toppings thing that you could pile on the sauce and the cheese and put a little bit of peppers and onions and pepperoni and whatever your toppings are, would be great, great, great little ways to serve it. And it's all egg. So it's just protein for you. Very good on the pizza thing. I think maybe I didn't want to brown them too much. Maybe I'd flip them over. I do it in my convection toaster oven. I mean, this literally took me 10 minutes. But I think maybe I would have flipped it over and let it cook a little bit longer on the other side because it's kind of loose. But this raspberry spread on the plain one, and throw in there just a tiny tad bit of peanut butter, flip that over, that would make an amazing little peanut butter and jelly sandwich. On point. Everything bagel, throw in a little bit of cream cheese there. It's just like eating an everything bagel. And the pizza one, on point. So, my friends, that's that. Walden Farms raspberry spread, thumbs up. Cloud bread, really thumbs up. I give that a 5-star. I think you guys should all try it. And have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys later tonight at 8 o'clock. Thanks for watching.